Hi guys and welcome to my channel. I've been requested to do a video to show you all the chocolate bar palettes, and yeah, it's really difficult to hold all the chocolate bar palettes up, but there you go, that's all the chocolate bar palettes. Okay, so I'm going to show you them all. I'm not going to swatch them all because that's just going to take too long to do, but I am going to show you inside every one and talk about them and why I like them. The first one I'm going to go with, God, they're all over the place here. Here we go. Right, the first ones that came out, which was Death by Chocolate and I Heart Chocolate, which are your two original palettes here. These, now I will say all the bars smell. I can smell every single one of them. Some people say that they don't, but I think that they do. So I'm going to show you each one. So this one is Death by Chocolate. So as you can see by that, you've got some really nice cool tones in there and some beautiful foils and some highlights. You can get some really lovely looks out of this. I love the purple tones to it. I love this beautiful two-toned like purpley colour here. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got some magnificent foils in as well. I just think that this is a absolutely beautiful palette. Mind you, I don't think there's a bad palette that they do. You can see that. I don't know if you can see. No, that ain't gonna work now. You can see all my chocolate bar palettes. Yeah, so there is the bar of chocolate, which is Death by Chocolate. So that's absolutely fabulous. Love that. And then you've also got the I Heart Chocolate palettes, which I think, if I remember rightly, I think this was the original one that they brought out, which again I think has got a lot more warmer tones to it. I mean, you have got like a cool pink and sort of like this purpley mauvey colour here, which is like a matte colour, which is really pretty. Then you've got like a sort of a khaki undertone there. And you have got a lot of warm colours, which I really like. You've got warm and cool there in the same palette, and I really like that. You can get lots of different looks out of that as well. This particular colour is a really nice colour as a base colour. I've used it as a base because it's slightly pink. So there we go, that's that one there. I'm going to put them in a pile to say that I've shown you that I've done them. So after those come out, we then got, there was two more palettes come out. The first one, I think the first one, which is the Naked Chocolate. Now for a long time this was my favourite ever palette. I mean, that is just gorgeous. It's all neutrals, it's all warm. There is like a couple of cool tones in here, but there are all neutral colours which are gorgeous. There are so many looks that you can get out of this. There are lots of foils, highlights, your traditional sort of colouring that you need to do your different eye looks with. Yes, it does smell of chocolate. I've already said I think they all do smell of chocolate. I like this particular highlight. You get two different highlights in here. One is sort of like a goldy tone and one is a cool tone, as you can see on my wrist there. Just really pretty. These are ideal for a nice occasion, like if you're going to a wedding. You won't, this palette just would not let you down. It is just amazing. And again, all the palette bars have this dripping chocolate. All the palette bars have a full-size mirror in them. They all have a double-ended sponge as well. And then also round about the same time, Pink Fizz come out. So this was their pink chocolate bar. I'm surprised they didn't put a pink sponge in, because what they have done is matched up. I love that. That is just absolutely beautiful. Look at the colours in there. Absolutely gorgeous. The pink tones are amazing. I love particularly this colour here, which I think is France, if I remember off the top of my head. This is just like a beautiful, beautiful navy blue. I mean, look at that. That is just amazing. I'll show you the greeny colour as well, because I think this one is beautiful also. Just look at those. Absolutely stunning. Swatch really nicely as well, although that doesn't really pay off as a blue. Still really lovely. I wouldn't say it's a neutral palette in any way whatsoever. There are lots of beautiful colours in there, but you have got, again, your traditional base, transition, crease, and outer corner colours in there, which are just awesome. And I'll just drop the acetate out. I love the names. All the names to these are just so clever. So clever. After that, I think I might have muddled them up a bit, but it doesn't matter, because one of the next ones that came out was the Salted Caramel. And I love this because this, again, was like, this was a two-tone rather than just one colour. It was like a caramel chocolate. So you've got two colours there. This was one of the first palettes that I ever bought. I think that was the third one that I bought. I think I bought Naked, Pink Fizz, and then this one. Again, I mean, you can see I've like really used that a heck of a lot. The only thing I would say is the pink colour here. I hit hard pan really, really quick on this. It's a really, really pretty colour, but it's really difficult to work with, and that's the only downside that I find to any of these palettes. I just find that colour really, really difficult to work with. If they could improve this colour here, this would be perfect. But again, it's got some beautiful foils in it. It's got your traditionals in, so you've got your base, which is this one here. You've got transition colour, you've got crease colour, you've got your outer corner colours, and then your foils to do whatever you want to do with. So yeah, this is a lovely warm tone. I would say it's got a mixture of both, but it's more warm toned as far as I'm concerned. So that is your Salted Caramel. I mean, I'll give you an example of some of the names that they've used in this, which I think is really, really lovely. You've got like Yum, Delicious, Tempt, Cake, Crunch, Sweet, Heavenly, Drizzle. Oh, it just makes me think of chocolate. It really does. Then after that, the next one that came out was this, another one of my favourites, and this is Chocolate Vice. So as you can see, it's black. And a lot of people confused this when this first came out and thought that this was a dupe for the peach palette the Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced, but it isn't. But yes, there are some similar sort of colourings in there, but it's not identical in any shape or form. And I have done a video before holding this up against the peach palette, which is a chocolate and peach palette, which I will do in a minute, and you can see they are not the same in any stretch of the imagination. I love this. It's so versatile. I love the oranges, the burnt oranges, the golds. I just think it's absolutely amazing. It's just such a lovely palette. You know, I can't fault any of the colours in there. I really love all of them. And I know I'm sounding like a broken record now. I like all of them. Clearly not, because the Salted Caramel, I said about how I found it hard with that colour, which is Cake. But that is beautiful. That is really beautiful. And I do love using that when I'm doing a lovely warm peachy colour. So then after that, they brought out, which was much requested by me and many others, this is a dupe for the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette, and this is called Chocolate Love. And I really like this one as well. But I don't reach for it as much as the other palettes because it's very, very bright. Because obviously you've got this pink colour here, which is extremely bright. If I can show you. It's beautiful, but very, very bright. Although it doesn't swatch very bright. I think that you need to be wearing certain colouring to be able to wear this. But this again is nice if you're wearing colours for spring or for a wedding. I think they are really, really pretty. The payoff is pretty good on the shadows, and again you have base, transition, crease, outer corner colours as well, and colours for all over the lid, and also your highlighters. Yeah, so this is beautiful, but it's not my favourite. In fact, out of all of them, I would probably put that as my least favourite one, which is bizarre, isn't it? Because basically I kept messaging saying, please, 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 can you bring one out? Please, can you bring one out? Please. And it's not my favourite. Then after that, they brought out the one that everybody wanted, the one that everybody talked about, and that was the chocolate and peach palette, which is in this really sickly orange colour, which reminds me of a chocolate bar that used to be out when I was a kid, but it wasn't chocolate, it was like a candy flavoured chocolate, and I just remember the smell of it being like almost peachy apricot-y, but this just smells like chocolate to me. And this is an extremely good dupe for the sweet peach palette, and I love this. This is another one that I do reach for on a regular basis. I love these colours. I just think they are just beautiful. I love this so much that I have actually requested, because I didn't get a present for Valentine's Day. In fact, I didn't even get a card on Valentine's Day, which, you know, he was in the doghouse about, because I got him a card. He was in a doghouse. So I've said that I would like this Too Faced Sweet Peach palette for Mother's Day. I don't think I'm going to get it, because he can't stand spending money on makeup, and he certainly can't stand spending that amount of money on makeup. It's ludicrous according to him. But I have said that that is what I want, because I really do love this palette. I think it is gorgeous, and it would be lovely to have the real thing, to have a high-end palette. And that is the high-end palette that I would choose to have, because I do like this so much. It is just beautiful. And then to top it all off, the very last one that they brought out, which I went nuts for. There are no base colours, there are no transition colours, there are no crease colours, they are all shimmers, and I bloody well love this. This is an amazing palette, and they've taken quite a few of the colours that they've used, like this is from Sweet Peach, these are from the original Chocolate Bar palette. If you look at these are mainly shimmers that are already in the other palettes, but they put these together, and I think these are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And this is another one that I reach for on a regular basis. Now if I'm going to use this, I will perhaps use another palette, or I will use contouring, my contour colours, like I'll use setting powder and whatever to do my eyes, and then I'll go in and do this. But oh my god, this is just amazing. I'm just going to show you the gold, because I just can't get over how pigmented those are. I mean, they are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I mean, I might be wrong, but I don't think this is a dupe for any palette whatsoever. I think this is an original by MUR. But look at those. Look at those. So, yeah, there you have it. There are all the Chocolate Bar palettes in the range. In the I Heart Makeup range. And, yeah, I mean, I think this has got to be one of my favourites. This has got to be one of my favourites. This has got to be one of my favourites. This has got to be one of my favourites. This is also one of my favourites. This is also one of my favourites. This is also one of my favourites. And this one, not one of my favourites. But, my god, the smell of chocolate coming from these palettes is unbelievable. I can't even hold them all. But there you go. there are all the chocolate palettes. So I hope you enjoyed that. I didn't think that was going to be a very long video actually, because I'm not swatching them, but they still lasted 14 minutes. And do you know something? I don't know if anybody else does this or not, but I still have all the original boxes that they all come in, and I'm now going to go and put them all away. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you again soon, hopefully in the next video. If you haven't subscribed to me already, please do. Please hit that subscribe button, but also hit the little bell as well, because then you'll get notifications of when my videos come up. If you do like me, that is. You know, you don't have to like me, you don't have to love me, you don't have to love what I do, but I do like it when you do enjoy my videos that I do for you, because I do them for me and I do them for my girls and guys that follow me on a regular basis. So, much love to you all, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-ta!